this is relatively not a new series in Nigeria where we have protests,
But the strategy is quite different, and the strategy is
this
that
one is a bit intense.
Yeah, the strategy is that
I didn't see this coming.
It's peaceful.
I didn't know
there are no visible leaders, and there are no visible. I think those are the gains we will say we have derived from this protest. One big.
Let me pause that. Now, speaking of leaders, one of the protesters a couple of days ago said the reason why we don't want leaders, my brother, is because if we have leaders, they're likely to go to Abuja.
That's exactly my line of thoughts.
I mean,
that's exactly my line of thought. A lot of time when you have groups and associations have leaders, government have a way of reaching out to those people behind the scene, and they get compromised. Now, remember, we had a crisis just before this EndSars movement started. We had the issue of the fuel price hike and the electricity tariff hike, when we had the organized labor seemed to be leading the people to negotiate with government. Now, after the threat for strike and after the call for strike, could you lay your hands on anything that Nigerians came out with as benefits? There was nothing, visibly nothing. So you had leaders whom the people seem to have lost confidence in those people because they felt that then what is the essence of the whole negotiation and what you put us through as a people? And I think the youth came out timely, said, look, there are no visible leaders. And just like the professor said, you don't need visible leaders. All you need is that let government begin to meet their demands. If you say you want to reform SARS, let's see how you've disbanded it, you've reformed. Are you reforming that place? Let's see what you have in place. Let's see those who are culpable. Have you arrested? Have you started prosecuting those people? When you start doing those things, the people will have confidence in what you're doing. So it's not about checking with certain leaders. It's addressing the issues raised. I think what the youths are saying that we're no longer pushing out leaders. What we are pushing out is we're pushing out demands. Meet the demand. Don't talk to us directly. Meet the demands. When you meet the demands, you're talking to us. When we're asking for reform, you're talking to us. When you begin to reform the system, you're talking to us. When you begin to look at, okay, the governance system, we want to reform it, we want to have just one unicameral system of government, you're talking to us. So they have redefined the new strategy for groups and associations in this country. They're always clamoring for leaders. I want to be the leader. I want to be the leader. And telling us that, look, it's not about who is leading who. What we want is there are demands. And we lay out the demands in public and we ask government, these are our demands. Don't talk to us. Talk to those demands. And that is noteworthy.